should be
Yeah.
working. Oh. Awesome. This height difference.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
High energy.
Yeah. All right. So, hi guys.
Hello.
my name's Dana. I'm over here with my friend Mikado.
How you guys doing?
Yeah. So he's actually gonna be our first guest. I don't
Wow,
know if I told you about that. Yeah. But you're gonna be my first guest for our little podcast, and so
Glad to be here.
yeah, no, thank you so much for coming. I mean, this podcast is mainly because, I want to have creatives kind of be able to speak about, their projects and also like why they got started in the first place, and when did I meet you? I think I met you like
it was definitely after COVID. For sure.
It
was probably 2022.
Probably, yeah. And I think we met at a club or something.
Yes, we did meet at a club through a mutual friend.
Yeah, and I think we immediately talked about like DJing and music and stuff like that.
We definitely clicked at the club. Yeah, it was for sure first time like meeting each other, and then you seeing me play. Yeah, obviously we had like bottles overseas, so that was like, kind of fun. But then after that, I do remember like we kept in touch. We were like asking each other like how to DJ and stuff, and then. Do remember you even invited me to a gala that you threw for the eczema awareness. Yeah, that was really fun. So I'm just happy to be here. Being here with you is always fun.
For sure. Yeah. Well, like, and I feel like ever since I like met you, I've seen you grow so much as like a DJ. So I think it's just like it's so interesting for me to see like a DJ so passionate about their work.
Yeah, definitely passionate. Yeah. You definitely see me from like the beginning till now, and. Hopefully in the near future. I mean, we definitely have different backgrounds on how we came up because I do believe you came from Academy of DJs, correct? Yeah. So you had a good head start. I've definitely tried to get Academy DJs. So Academy DJs, if you're seeing this, I'm still applying. But my journey was definitely not an easy road, especially being Asian American. It's very hard for Asian Americans in general just to be in any type of industry because you just expect us to be doctors, lawyers, dentists, nothing really in the entertainment industry until 2007, 8?
Yeah.
When Tokyo Drift came out and Sun Kang was like the first. Now we got Simu Liu. Yeah, so like I for sure got big shoes, but my journey was definitely not easy. I started during before COVID era, 2019. That's when I first started raving.
There you go.
Started in like my bedroom. So nice. I didn't really like kick off until 2020, probably the year before I met you. Yeah. I joined HB Entertainment. Shout out to you. All my HB fans, family. Got to play a couple shows, and then I didn't start really like gradually growing still now till today. Doing 2 tours, playing a festival.
Yeah, okay. Like you gotta just throw that in there low key. Like you're playing a festival. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really is because like I said, I just started in my bedroom when I first started DJing. So to be away from that and playing in front of like we're expecting to have 15,000 people.
Oh my god!
So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be wild. It's crazy to hear.
Okay, when is this festival? Like when is it?
So it's gonna be September 30th. So depending on when this video comes out, I would love to meet all of you guys. It is going to be in like San Bernardino area. I have the logistics. I have the actual thing. It's gonna be in the Forbidden Desert. So Adelatano Stadium.
The poster looks intense.
Yeah. I have like has like so many flyers. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I should have been more prepared.
No, you're fine.
There we go. Yeah, it's not even this one. We're gonna be eating 3 stages. Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be in the desert hills. It's gonna be like if you went to Burning Man, like we're giving you guys free tickets.
Shoot. Okay.
Yeah, so it's getting a lot of traction because I'm Peaking Podcast. Shout out to Devin, Nad, and Wonderly for helping me promote this event. So.
For sure. Oh my gosh. So like, I mean, I know you're very humble, so I want to like backtrack and be like, okay, you're at this, you're like at festival, status now. So like, is that something like you manifested? I guess like, is that something that you thought of like when you were DJing like back in your bedroom? Like I want to play at festivals, like I want to be like touring, like.
To be honest, I was just doing this for fun, like just in
That's
my bedroom.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just in my
yeah.
bedroom. I never thought like I would be able to play at clubs or virtual sets or do collaborations with other DJs or even playing a festival. Like it's still very unreal to me that I get to say like I'm playing a festival.
Yeah,
you know, because a lot of people want the opportunity that I have, and I try to help as many people I can. Sure. Especially being Asian American, like I'm probably the only Asian American that's on the lineup for this festival.
Way.
Yeah, like honestly, yeah, like it's
oh my gosh.
So like it's not to say like the odds are against me, but I definitely worked hard.
No, for sure. Yeah. Okay, well, like you're representing, so that's
exactly.
Awesome. Yeah.
So if I fail you guys, I'm sorry.
No. Oh my gosh.
We got other people to represent us as well.
Well, and like I hate like asking this question, but like, what kind of Asian are you?
So I used to actually use this like on girls. Like, if you can guess what I am, I'll give you like free boba. But
oh my gosh,
I'm Japanese, Viet, Filipino, Spanish, and Chinese.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
okay.
so a little bit of Hispanic, but that's because Spanish people conquered the Philippines back then.
Makes sense. History.
Yeah, history. Yeah, but I'm a mutt.
Yeah. Okay, so then like how do you think your culture and like your upbringing kind of has affected you as a musician and kind of like how it's affected you as a DJ?
I would say it didn't really affect anything because even though I consider myself Asian, I do consider myself like a banana. Like I'm still very like whitewashed in a way. Like granted, I still take off my shoes off in the house.
Okay, that's
you know,
Respect
but like
the house.
like my mom lived in Vietnam and then she moved to Japan. So she's like trilingual. She speaks Viet and Japanese. But my dad lived in Compton. And he was born here and he's Japanese. So it's like I have the cultures in me, but I'm not very like really Japanese or really I'm just a big mutt. For as far as like music goes, like I love like classical Japanese music, like the taiko drums. So I think that's where like the bass music came from me. You know, I love drum and bass. I don't really play it, but you know, I love my dubstep sad boy.
Sad boy.
Yeah. I used to play piano, so I don't know if that helps, but like
I mean, we have a keyboard right
no.
there.
That was like I was forced to. My mom was like, you gotta learn how to play.
I mean, every Asian like mom is wanting their kids to play piano.
Oh yeah.
Right? So,
did you play any?
I did play piano.
Only piano?
I played piano and drums. So,
nice.
Yeah, but piano, like same thing. Like I was like, you know, really pressured to play, and then after like you know my adulthood, I never touched a piano since.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of crazy. Like our parents like forced us to do it, and we're just like, we don't even want to do this.
Yeah.
But here I am as a DJ.
No, for sure. That's crazy. Yeah. So like, what music do you like playing? I know like what kind of music you play, but like you know.
For everyone, I play a lot a melodic bass, bass house now, dubstep, sad boy. So, but I am starting to transition from the typical like Arm & Hammer, Millennium Slander, and going more into like ISO Knock 2 type of vibes, like the bass house, like just more energetic rather than like breaking your necks. I just want to like you know, that's something that I've been leaning more towards too. But as you guys know, like my sets, I can't really change much because then I will lose all of you guys, and all of you guys, you know, message me and telling me like how much I changed your life. So don't worry, I'm still doing sad boy dubstep, but I will transition into like other versatiles or go by a different name.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. Like people message you like that you changed their lives. Like that's like crazy. Like how powerful music is.
Yeah, you know? Definitely. Like I didn't like think like people would hit me up. Like I thought like it's like oh whatever, because like I would hit up like Slander and Lime like thank you for making this song. Like you helped me in a rough. Newsflash, it comes back to me. Hey, thanks for putting out this mix. You helped me in a rough time. I was like, damn, bro, I feel that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and like I've seen like some of your posts. Like you end up being like good friends with these people that message you, right? Like even if they 100%. Become like if they're strangers.
I mean, like, cause I don't like fame. I really don't. So if you come up to me, like, I will treat you like a friend. You know, until it gets like a little like sus and weird. I'm just like, okay, I gotta take a step back.
Yeah.
But anyone that does meet me, like, I'm very genuine. Like, conversation wise, I thank them. You know, they're fanboying about me, but really, I'm just fanboying about them for like supporting me. You know, so it goes hand in hand. I don't really turn people away. So I did have people like come up to me like at EDC. It's just like, oh, you're Mikado. I was like, oh yeah, nice to meet you. How are you? One of those like, I'm rolling tits right now. But I'm just like, all right, cool. You need anything, bro? He's like, I just didn't think I would meet you. I was like, that makes two of us, you know?
Aww, no, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I saw that you met this one, I think TikToker or something. Like, I think him and his girlfriend. I know that's such a vague thing.
Oh, Andy and Michelle. I know
Yes,
you're talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking about. We said couple of Asia. I was like, yeah, Andy and Michelle. I met them like kind of at a weird time of my life. Because when we first met, you knew I had a girlfriend.
Yes.
So sadly, we broken up. Nothing bad on her. We just different people just kind of just drift apart. That's life. That, you know, it's adulting, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So I'm going to San Diego. I'm going to see Said the Sky. I run into Sean, which is the manager of UTEP Flex. He introduces me to Annie and Michelle. So I don't know why. I was kind of drunk when I met them. I was like, hey guys, I just broke up with my girlfriend. So do you guys have any tips? They're like, oh, it'll be better. But if you want, you can chug a bottle of tequila with us. I'm like, nah, let me buy you a couple drinks.
Oh my gosh.
Really, awesome. Annie and Michelle, they're very nice people, very humble. I think like a lot of people, I guess, never thought like I'd be friends with them. I just see them as regular people. Like I used to be starstruck. I'm like, oh shit, like now they come out to my shows, you know, and they're very supportive, very humbling. So shout out to Andy and Michelle. You guys are great people.
Yeah, no, that's so crazy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like as a DJ, do you get to meet like a lot of like creative people?
Yes, absolutely. So shout out to my boy Saint. He's the first influencer to actually recognize me as an upcoming artist / DJ. So he does a lot of TikTok reviews on cologne. So I don't know. Maybe your boyfriend does.
Yeah, I don't wear cologne. So.
But yeah, I met Saint, and then got more closer with Annie Michelle, and then I got to meet Joe Chung from Arm & Hammer.
Oh shit.
Millennium.
Yeah.
Slander. It's William Black Trifecta. It's the list goes on and on, and I'm very thankful. You know, granted, it was like during the time of my breakup, I just like, wow, life is great. Like I'm broken up, but like I'm meeting all these people.
No, there's always like, I don't know, greener pastures or whatever, you know, the cliche like sayings and stuff.
Yeah. So if you guys are going through heartbreak, you know, things will get better. Just take it from me. I was crying my eyes out.
Yeah. But I mean, it's so interesting because I feel like not everyone, like not a lot of DJs get to meet like all these, you know, other big DJs like so fast, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think it's just the right timing at the right place, and especially like with the establishment that I made with my music and connecting myself with my fans. Because now but back then when I started, I would reach out to people like, hey, do you want to collaborate? Now it's vice versa. Hey, I'm a small DJ. Do you mind helping me out? Yeah, absolutely. I don't care if you have big followings or small following.
Yeah.
Like I want to be that person. If you want to collab, let's collab, bro. Let's make some music, bro. Like let's make the world feel a little bit better.
Oh, no, that's so cool. So, I mean, do you have like any mixes or projects that you're currently working on?
So right now I'm currently on tour. My Always and Forever tour series. It is coming to an end. That's why I wanted to do this tour. Tour phase 1 was amazing. Phase 2 is just hectic with like the festival show. My headline show in Orange County. So that's the project I'm working on, and then possibly after that I'm gonna take like a solid 2-month break from everything just to decompress. Kind of get readjusted back to normal lifestyle.
No, for sure.
Partying is great, but it takes a toll on my body.
Yeah, no, all the time. I mean, we're getting old.
So you're still like, yo, what you mean?
I mean, Asians don't reason, but you know, I feel it in my back.
I feel it in my knees. Bro.
Oh my god,
that's crazy.
But I mean, you're like not only in like OC. I feel like you know a lot of people in like San Diego. You know a lot of people everywhere. Yeah. So.
I'm not popular. I just make genuine connections with everyone. San Diego, it's a love-hate relationship for me because that's where my ex lived, and I lived a good part of my life down in San Diego. So it's like for me, I can never get rid of San Diego as much as I want to. People are like, "Hey, we have a show for you," type of thing, or I'll meet amazing people out in San Diego. So. San Diego is like the place I low key love.
Yeah,
on the down
low. For sure. I mean, I went to San Diego State, so for me, yeah. So for me, like San Diego, like holds a special place in my heart too. It's like a second home to me. Would I ever move back? Probably not, you know, but like still, it's like
it's a nice place to visit.
It's a nice place to visit for sure.
Yeah, it's not a nice place to stay at.
Yeah, yeah.
After 1 or 2 days, I'm like, all right, I need to go back
time
to
to
the
go.
city.
Yeah, no,
100%.
for sure. So, like, I guess, have you ever thought of like touring like out of the country or like you know doing more projects out of the country?
Yes. It's just a little hard because like being in this industry as well as being an Asian American, like as much as I want to play out of those areas, I need to first show those people that I have a fan base, you know, which sucks, you know, because everyone wants to play, but in reality, you kind of have to show that you have people to come out. So ideally, I do plan on playing in Texas soon.
Okay.
Maybe a festival. I don't know yet. It just depends like how everything works out. Definitely New York. New York is something that I'm going to be hitting up soon.
For sure. Yeah.
A lot of people want me to play in New York. So
yeah.
If it happens, it happens.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to Texas or New York?
No, haven't.
No,
so yeah. So if I go because of traveling, because of DJing, I would be happy.
Oh no, for sure. Yeah, I will send you my itinerary for New York. Yeah, because like there's so much to do over there. Yeah. I feel like you love it.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Definitely want to play in Japan or like.
I can see you in Japan. Yeah.
Ultra in Japan.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I could totally see you there.
I can see you there too. I can see you play back-to-back set.
Shoot. One of these days, we'll manifest it. We'll speak into existence.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out for both of us.
No, for sure. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. So, I mean, do you have anyone in your family that's like also in the creative space, like with music and stuff like that?
So my mom used to like. She never wanted me to go public with this, but I might as well.
Okay.
She loved house music and trance, so like she for sure started raving. She's way younger than I did.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
My dad, because he used to live in Compton, like he used to DJ. Like
DJing
back for him was vinyl. Like, everything vinyl. So when I like show him my stuff, he's like, dude, that's too much. Too much technology. Yeah. So I like my dad. I guess tried showing me when I was younger. I didn't really think of it. I always thought it was cool.
Oh yeah.
But look at me now. I'm just not DJing.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. I mean, I think it's so funny because like our parents are like low key kind of cool, you know.
Oh yeah.
And it's not until like we're adults we're kind of like, oh, you know, they're like, you know, they had like cool projects or passions and stuff like that. So
yeah, when my mom told me she used to go to EDC when it was here in LA, I was like,
no
damn.
way, really?
Yeah, my mom was young, but she used to party back in the day.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's so cool. Oh, that's so funny. So, like in a way, like have they also affected like your music and stuff too?
I would say so, yeah, because like I didn't grow up the traditional happy family. Not to get sad right now, but I grew up with split parents, so like I always had like 2 birthdays, 2 Christmases. So I never got to like spend the entire day with like the one family. It was always one or the other. So when I create music or like even mixes or sets, it's trying to like put everything that I feel depressing wise and trying to turn it into like positive, you know? So that's how they influence me.
Yeah. I mean, and I think it's like really cool that you kind of take whatever that, not childhood trauma, but you know, you kind of take that and then you put it into something where it does help like a lot of people, you know? And I feel like, I don't know. It's like music has an interesting way of doing that. I mean, like you can go see a therapist, you can go like to a doctor or whatever the fuck.
Therapists cost way too much money.
Yeah.
I've tried it. It helps, but
it does, yeah. No.
It costs too much money.
Yeah, but I think music itself is just so universal where you don't even have to like know the exact same language. You can still hear the music and still be able to feel like emotion and like uplifted and stuff like 100%. That. So.
Like when people tell me like my mixes make them cry. I was like, damn, I feel that. Or when I cry listening to my own mixes, it's just like, damn, I really put a lot of emotion into this. You know? And a lot of people don't realize, you know, mixing or even just being a creative individual, just being able to touch other individuals on what you felt with them. It's for sure another level high.
Yeah. I mean, what's your creative process? Are you like thinking in the beginning and what songs are gonna make me cry, or like you know, like what is your creative process?
It just really depends on my mood. So obviously, like if I get broken up, like let's say like than this week, I guarantee you my festival set is going to be top of the tier. Best set I've ever. It just goes based off of my feeling. I like to have a really strong cinematic intro to kind of set the vibe. You know, I don't just play whatever song or what song is hit right now. I personally, for me, like to really tell the story with like my sets and everything.
For sure.
And it's crazy now because now I have a visual artist team and they're like coming up with visuals to like help really visualize, tell my story. So I'm like, awesome. It's gonna be amazing. You know? But just going from like just my bedroom and just you know just turning off all the lights, crying it out, all right. Having a picture of what made me cry.
Oh my god!
Based it off of that, it's like So that's how I like process like my mixing and everything.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and like I feel like when you listen, like when I hear you play your like sets live and stuff, you could tell, you know, the emotion and stuff that you probably took into it. Because I mean, it's like a roller coaster whenever I hear you play. You know, it's like I'm super hyped and I'm headbanging, then I'm kind of sad. I'm like, oh, I just want to hold someone. You know? So like, all these emotions.
Yeah, when you were there for my first set, I was like, you were like, can you play this? I was like, I got you. Don't worry, trust me. And I just remember your reaction like within the crowd. You're just like, oh, I was like, I did my job.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, I feel like being a DJ, I think it's so cool because like you're kind of like a puppeteer, you know. I feel like you kind of like set the mood and you set like everyone's like you kind of get everyone in their own emotional feels and stuff like that. So
that's how some people like to see it. From me, I just kind of like to play what I like to play. You know, if they vibe, they vibe. If not, like I don't take it personally. But usually, granted enough, everyone's fucking heartbroken nowadays. And,
that's
you know,
true.
so I just generally relate with the most Asian American populations. I just play sad songs, go into a banger. Let's cry some more, go into another banger.
No, for sure. Yeah. So, what is, I guess, the most important lesson you learned thus far being a DJ?
Patience. Trust the process on whatever you're doing. It's always great to have friends that you're doing this with, but never compare yourself to them. If they have other opportunities and you're thinking, why am I not on the same level? Everyone's different. We're all individual human beings. So patience, time, perfect your craft for anything. And by all means, have fun. You know, I know being a DJ, you get a lot of critique on using sync button, or even like, for instance, deadmau5. He even talked on one of his contents about pre-recorded sets.
I heard that, and I read all the comments on that, and they were like kind of really aggro about it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can understand both sides. You know, at the end of the day, like when you're playing a festival set, like I can see why everything is pre-recorded because you are on a time crunch, you know. And deadmau5 is correct. Like, you're not the DJ police to tell us, you know, this or that. You're just being a hater because like this person's doing that and you can possibly do better, possibly, you know. But at the end of the day, like being a DJ, you gotta respect everyone's craft as well. You know, when you become a hater in the club, no club wants to like book you.
No, for sure. Yeah.
So that's probably the advice I could give upcoming like, DJs.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I feel like as a DJ, like not only do you have to be like kind of like the artist and the creative, but you also have to think about like the performance aspect of things, the business aspect of things, the marketing side of things. Like there's such a whole like facet of it's more than just like playing music that you like, you know, it's just a lot of these things encompass that. So I don't know. I guess like for me as a DJ, I kind of like look at you and I'm like, wow, like he's able to juggle everything, you know, at once, you
I'm
know?
low-key stressing in my head. I'm like, you know, that's why like I understand when like deadmau5 is like talking about like pre-recorded sets are a thing because like you said, we are a performer as well. You know, you don't want a DJ that's too stiff, that's like not looking at the crowd. You know, you guys paid money to see us. We're gonna give you a show, especially for me. If you come see me, I'm gonna give you a show. Like, I may be like a small DJ. I'm playing like if I'm fucking Slander or Arm & Hammer, I'm going all out. You know,
No,
I don't need visuals. I'm just gonna like play good music.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, I think my last question would be, you know, for anyone that wants to start DJing, you know, what kind of advice would you give them?
Join Kazu Collective. It's a collective that I'm starting out for young DJs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you'll be working hands on with me. I'll definitely teach you everything that I've learned from networking to hip hop DJing, EDM DJing, which I don't do a lot of hip hops, but I just teach you the fundamentals.
Okay.
Outside of that, YouTube University. You get to learn a lot of things from YouTube.
Yeah.
For me, no one taught me anything. I just self-taught myself. So that's why I said, like, have patience and time, perfect your craft. Because if you can get that down and you can understand the basics of fundamentals and doing your research, because you could find anything online, you can be a successful DJ or a bigger DJ than me. And I hope all of you guys can, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Well, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much wraps up that. By the way, we are not sponsored.
Yeah, we're not
We are
sponsored
not
by
sponsored by Beatbox. We're just
100%
sipping this
not.
because I mean, this is my first time trying the fruit punch flavor. By the way,
Yeah.
I totally recommend because it doesn't taste like any alcohol at all,
Mm-mm.
even though it's like 11%.
It's dangerous.
So,
I mean, you're friends with Mimi. She can tell you like how dangerous like beatbox.
Oh my gosh!
And she goes like, "How's the lens? You put this in a fishbowl? Oof.
Oh yeah, it's over.
It's over.
For sure. But yeah, that's how we're gonna end this portion. So yeah. Let me pause this real quick. Cool. See, it wasn't too bad.
No, you have really good